Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's been a healthy week. 7 or 8 days without a video. Life has just been crazy. That's my excuse anyway. First part of the week I spent traveling, had some problems. No big deal. And then got home, and I've just been running like crazy, trying to tie up a lot of loose ends. You've heard me say a lot about the change in the calendar. It definitely had me kicked in the butt. I got a lot of loose ends lingering, not for the lack of working or trying. It's a busy time of year right now, and it's kind of funny because it's also a down time of year right now, kind of in between things. So it's a great opportunity to go after a bunch of stuff that you've been letting go all spring, summer, and early fall. So that's my excuse. Lots to talk about. This is the first of maybe a couple or few videos here. It's the 14th of September. It's a Saturday evening. It's about 6 p.m. All right, folks, we're going to go after a corn. Yeah, I know. We're going to go after a corn update here, and I'm going to explain to you my intentions this spring. And then now, due to changes and the look-see of this corn, I'm going to explain to you what I'm going after here come harvest time, which is going to sneak up on us pretty dang quick. All right, we are not by the farm right now. We're about 4 miles away or so. This is a little chunk of property that I run here. It's about 13.5 acres. And this is about almost the best of it. I kid you not. The field doesn't get really any better than this. I'm not ashamed to show you this, because it just is what it is, for God's sakes. Yeah, not too good. But there's a lot of reasons behind it. Okay, the other field is tremendously better than this, and we're going to do an update on that. This got put in real late. I couldn't even tell you the date, but it was almost laughable when this got put in. I tell you what though, she came up in full force. It was beautiful. All of a sudden, boom, 3.5 week drought, not fit for a damn devil this summer. And that put a major hurting on this corn. It was put in late, that awful drought we had, and this is the outcome. So, let me explain to you my intentions that I had this spring. I put in 2 fields of corn, 13.5 acres here, and then 18.5 acres over at the farm that we're also going to do an update on here this evening. My grand vision, I have my corn silage custom done. The vision was to, of course, take most of the corn, if not all of it, off the 18.5 acres close to the farm to top off the silo that already has some chopped sorghum in it. This field was intended, now understand, I'm talking about spring. It was intended for this field to be combined for shelled corn. What that means, folks, for some of you that don't know, and it's okay that you don't, combined so that the corn kernels are collected, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of other videos on other channels, and then stored, not sold, stored at the feed mill to go into my grain rations that I'll be getting this winter for all the beef calves. I'm keeping all my calves back. That's another video that we need to have. And to go towards all my grain rations instead of buying it. Corn is so damn cheap these days that I don't know if it makes a difference. Okay, that was my vision this spring. Well, welcome to reality. This is my corn crop out here. I'm very excited to show you the progress and the update of the corn over by the farm. This healthy drink of water that we've been getting here now for the last 3 weeks or so has just exploded things. We'll take a look at it. All right, now this is what I'm doing. What I wanted to do was sell this off. Sell it to a farmer and basically get, or at least try and get, my inputs back. Forget about my time and fuel, but at least the price of seed and fertilizer. That's not happening. Everybody up here is about in the same damn boat. All the corn got put in so late. Most of the corn that was put in by some of the bigger farmers around here for shelled corn to be combined ain't happening. It has to be chopped. It's not fit to be shelled. So I can't sell this field of corn. I'm not going to set up an ag bag. I've just decided against it. I don't have all the reasons why. I'm just not doing it, okay? So this is what I'm doing. I have no choice but to bite the bullet. This entire 13 and a half acres, which is going to end up to be about 5 of those big, large wagons. The one year I had a very good corn crop here, it ended up to be 6 wagons. This is all going to get chopped. Now we're 4 miles away from the farm. It's going to take a little longer. The bill's going to be a little pricier for the custom rate for chopping it. It is what it is. I actually hate that saying, folks, but it is what it is. I don't have any other choice. And by the way, even though this isn't the healthiest damn corn that we've ever seen, it's going to make a great feed. It really is. So, all this is getting chopped, brought to the farm, blown up in the silo. It won't fill the silo, and by God, I'm topping off the 18-footer. I want it full. We're then going to go after the other 18 and a half acres by the farm and do whatever needs to be done to top off the silo. I'm very hopeful that there's about maybe 10 or 12 acres left in the middle. Now, of course, the deer are going to get at it. I'm kind of happy about this too, because it's all the outskirts of that field, and a lot of it has been devastated by deer. But see, the one thing with deer, folks, they won't go into the cornfield. They're scared of it. They'll just concentrate on the first few rows, as you can see here. I mean, that's deer damage right there. It's a give and take. So then the goal is to go to the 18 and a half acre field, chop what's necessary to top off, completely full the 18-foot diameter silo, leave the rest for shelled. Not the way I wanted it, but the world doesn't work the way you want it to all the time. So you have to do a little of adapting. That's my plan. That's what I'm doing. This is a very sorrowful, pitiful sight of a cornfield, but I tell you what, the old famous words, and I don't care if this makes anybody mad, I'm going to be very thankful that I have this. A lot of people didn't even get in their corn, or they got it in so stinking late, it looks half of what this does. So I'm considering myself very lucky. There are options. That is my plan, period, end of story. And there's really no other route to take, or a route that I care to take. So yeah, we haven't been back here on a video for quite some time. This is the corn crop. It's not going to get much better. It's not going to get much better. We actually have some fantastic weather coming, and not to mention, you know, we've gotten all this moisture. And next week we have one hell of a summery September coming. We are going to have our summer September. 2 weeks ago we didn't. We've had some cold temps, folks. But yeah, this has been the biggest give and take year I can ever remember since I've actually started paying attention. It's a give and a take. So that's the scenario. I hope I explained it well enough. This will make very good feed. Of course, it's not going to be nice and rich of corn kernels, which of course is where your nutrition is, goes without saying. But it's going to make some fair feed nonetheless. Stay tuned for another video coming up real quick here. I'm going to make up for my little absence that I've had. There's a reason for it. Just been real busy. Kind of had my eye on the prize, folks. I didn't mean to leave you out of it, but life has been a little chaotic here lately, but it's a good thing. That means that things are busy. It's that time of the year, and it's that damn calendar. That calendar is just flying. But stay tuned for some more videos. I'm going to explain to you what we got going at the farm. Everybody knows, if you keep up with the videos, I went back to grazing with the paddock system. It's gone very well. Cows are doing exceptionally well. All that water that we got just exploded things out there. I mean, to a point. But we will be tapping into the sorghum silage out of the silo. My guess is Friday morning of next week. So stay tuned for a couple more videos. We're going to do another corn update on the prime cornfield that looks pretty damn stinking good. And we'll do a little farm video with the cattle, what's going on, what I've been doing, a lot of odd jobs around the farm, and all that. It's a Saturday night, and well, it's getting there. I actually got some more stuff to do, but yeah, we're going to take a little time out and breathe a little bit, make a few videos. Folks, great to have you back, great to be back, and we're going to talk to you very much sooner than later.